Live, this is South Florida Today on NBC6 HD.
Well, according to our next guest, almost 4 million youth sports injuries happen each and every year. Yet the majority of these incidents can easily be prevented. Here to tell us about the precautionary steps you can take to ensure your child's safety is the program director of I-9 Sports, Michael Keating. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me exactly what I-9 Sports is, first off.
I-9 Sports, what we focus on is kids having fun, learning to play, learning good sportsmanship. Our emphasis is really, there's a lot of negativity that might exist in youth sports today, and so we created our company to make sure that we could give sports back to the kids, which means make it fun for the kids, teach them good sportsmanship values, things that are not prevalent in a lot of other leagues that exist.
So are you banning the parents who
we do, absolutely,
absolutely. Like over-aggressive and too involved?
Absolutely. We actually have our parents at the beginning of every season sign a parental pledge, and that pledge really commits the parent to providing that positive atmosphere, and it also teaches them proper sideline behavior, which is really important in kids sports.
It certainly is. Tell me, why are so many kids getting hurt?
It's a lot of different factors. The biggest thing is, there's a debate going on about whether or not the kids are being pushed too hard too early, and so there's a lot of different factors that really can cause the increase that we've seen in youth sports. The statistic I have is about 3.5 million kids annually have some kind of injury, and most of those are easily prevented. I really have 6 tips that I would give to parents. The first one is, monitor your daily and weekly activity. There's about 1.25 million injuries that require medical treatment annually that are caused by too much play, really.
Well, that's what I was going to say. How serious are the kinds of injuries, and what kinds of injuries? It
can be anything from mild ankle sprains all the way up to, requiring, time in hospital and all sorts of different injuries. It's everything you could probably think of that would come from professional or even college sports. It's translated down into the youth sport world.
Okay, number 2 on your list.
Number 2 on the list is make sure kids are stretching properly. It's not just the fact of stretching, but making sure the kids are learning the proper technique and they're stretching their muscles good. That's really important. Really, you want to stretch about, maybe 10 or 15 minutes after you've warmed up, and then again once you're finished doing whatever exercise or whatever sport it is that the kids are playing.
Okay. And number 3 on
Number 3 on the list is make sure that kids are wearing proper footwear. It's really important. There's about 1 million injuries annually that have to do with the ankle, and 85% of those injuries are ankle sprains. So proper footwear is very important, very important.
Okay.
And the number 4 thing on my list would be, if the child has pain or some kind of injury, don't play through it.
Sideline.
Get off the sideline, rest. Playing through pain or an injury really can cause you to really increase the risk of more severe injury, and it prolongs the recovery time for a child.
And number 5?
Number 5, we live in South Florida. We're coming into summer months. Hydration is very important. Make sure the kids stay hydrated, some kind of fluid, preferably water, but make sure that kids are drinking plenty of fluids when they're playing activities. And then last but not least is no matter what sport a child plays, make sure that they wear a mouth guard. Back in 1962, both college and high school required the use of mouth guards, and that was we saw an immediate 50% drop in youth mouth-related injuries.
Well, you know what? I was really shocked at that statistic that came out last week about the most dangerous sport for girls is cheerleading.
Yeah,
who knew?
Absolutely. Well, all the flips and stunts that they do really make it a very dangerous sport.
All righty then. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
Some great information as kids get into the summer and all the stuff that they do. Well, I-9 Sports has 3 locations, Doral, Hialeah, and Miami Lakes. To learn more about I-9 Sports program near you, just visit i9sports.com, and we're coming right back. Stick around.